What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back to the channel. So, our most reliable car, the most reliable car in the world, a Honda, left this beautiful lady here stranded. Over a $20 part, $20 part, left this car stranded. What is this part, you ask? We'll get to it in a second, but just a small little part, little $20 part, left this car stranded. We're gonna get into it, but first
We're gonna go ahead and get her jacked up so that we can do a bleed on her and have it come, all the air come out the highest point of the radiator here. So let's go ahead and get her jacked up.
All right, so car's up in the air. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and drain the fluid out of it, get all the coolant out of this thing. Even though the coolant in this isn't bad, it's actually in really good shape, but I'm not a fan of coolant. So if you look down in here, I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks green, nice, pretty, and still has that nasty coolant feeling on it, but I said I'm not a fan of coolant. Some people like it, some don't. It's not bad, but water is my favorite. So, and if we ever did take this car to the track or whatever, and it did end up getting a leak or something happens, it don't oil down the track or anything like that, and we get in trouble at the track. This, you can use this, it's fine. Because you know, you can't have coolant in your car if you're running down the track. You gotta either have distilled water or something, or like water wetter in your car. So we're gonna go ahead and get it flushed out and get to what this is. Any guesses yet? We're draining the fluid out of the radiator, but we're draining coolant. Let me share all guesses. Let me know down in the comments what you think this is. So let's get to it. Right here's your drain plug, which is called what?
I don't know.
What is that called? What is this drain plug called?
A drain plug?
Well, not necessarily, but that's where you would drain it from, but there's a name for it. What is it?
I don't know.
Peacock.
Oh, I was gonna say drain cock, but I didn't think that was right.
You can drain a cock.
It's just...
So, there's a little hole right down here that will help it come down. Some radiators have a little bit more of like a fitting or whatever you want to call it that comes off of it, like a little piece of plastic that comes down. Normally you could put a hose there into something to help drain it, but this one don't. So we'll go ahead and twist this one just a little bit. Boom. So we let that drain. We do have the radiator cap off, so it helps it flow faster. So we're gonna let this thing drain and we'll get to it. All right, so it's done dripping out. We're gonna go ahead and put some water in it though to try and flush out as much of it as we can. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this plug back in real quick, tighten this puppy down, and then we're not gonna fill it up, but we're gonna put some in it, and then we'll get this lower hose off as well. So let's get to that. So we're gonna go ahead and loosen this clamp now. Get this hose off of here. That's off. We're gonna go ahead and drain this radiator again, and then we're gonna feed water through here and let it go through everything else and flush. As you can see, it's coming out clear down here. So, and I did run some through here, so it goes through the engine and kind of flushes this hose, and then it'll come to the lower area of the radiator and out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let this finish up, and we'll get from there. All right, so that's about done draining. I'm gonna go ahead and just let it finish, but I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. So has anyone guessed what this is yet? Anyone get? not. Don't know if you can read it. Let's see. Alright, somewhere in here. Come on. No, probably not. But anywho, this is coolant temp sensor for the car. And if you know, you know. Coolant temp sensor helps control your air-fuel ratio, you know? So this is faulty. The car's gonna run lean or rich. I believe this is the corporate to our issue. So, yeah, quick little thing. Just right here on the side of the block. See it? Just one plug. Yep, right there. And I would definitely say this is broken because this plastic piece here, you shouldn't be able to turn. And I'll show you though when I get this one out, that one on there is completely rotating. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get that one pulled. Oh, there's water in it, or did I put it in there? Alright, see what I'm talking about? I was just completely spinning. Twist the bottom without that. So therefore the connections aren't even getting a connection.
Clicked.
Alright, so now that she got that sensor in, here's the old one. As you guys saw, that piece was spinning. And like I was saying, that controls, there's two sensors. One will control for your fans and one's for your ECU reading and for your gauge inside. And she was telling me that the gauge inside was flickering, like it'll be like at normal temp, that'll drop and then come up and down and just fluctuate. That's another clue that, hey, that sensor's going bad. And they're cheap, it was like 20 bucks. So $20 part causes car to, what will happen is while you're driving it's fine, but when you go to stop or if you're idling, it floods out and shuts off. So that's what that would do and cause it to shut off. So $20 part left our most reliable car stranded. So yeah, $20 coolant temp sensor left her stranded. But luckily the car will still start. You just gotta hold the gas down or whatever. So the sensor's in, make our mix, fill it up with some coolant in that water wetter, bleed the system, let it run. Hopefully she don't shut off. And there's some parts on the way for this, guys. We're gonna be changing the look of this car. We're gonna be changing everything on this car. Literally, we're gonna be replacing everything on this car from axles, motor mounts, brake system, the cooling system we're kind of messing with now. I was gonna change the hoses and stuff, but these hoses are in good shape. So it's one of those things where the light that don't break or don't fix what's not broken kind of thing. Does need brake pads, but if I'm gonna do pads, I'm gonna go ahead and put rotors and calipers on it so I know I don't have to mess with it again. This is the wife's car, it is the family car, and my kids are in here, and my wife and my 3 kids are the most important thing to me. So gotta make sure the daily's right. So stop talking, let's get to work. All right, so we're gonna start with the distilled water. We're gonna pour about half of the distilled water in at the moment. Hold on.
Oh,
We forgot to put the plug in. Get it? Righty tighty, let the loose you.
oh, I'm going backwards. My bad. Whoopsies.
Take 2.
Oh.
Shh, wasting. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pour about half of that in there, and then we'll mix the water wetter in it, and we'll tell you the ratio when we get to that point, and then we'll start this baby up to bleed her out. Look at that focus face. Don't spill it. Don't spill it. Don't spill it. Don't spill it.
I'm pretty good with pouring fluids, but this bottle's different.
All right, that should be good. We just needed some out of there. Alrighty. All right. So you want to explain? See, make you seem smart
Okay,
without
so
reading it. Go ahead if you want.
it's 1 ounce per quart, and we have 7.8 quarts that have to go into this. So just under 8 ounces, which I'm gonna guess.
I think there was a line thing.
Yeah, there's a line. There's an ounce line. So I'm guessing about right here is Where we need
So we'll leave a little over a quarter of the bottle left.
Crack her open.
Spank her.
She already cracked herself open.
She's ready to get wet. Stuff is so pretty. Ain't nowhere near. Looks like pink lemonade.
Forbidden pink lemonade. No.
And honestly, guys, in my turbo car, I would just use the whole bottle and then top off the rest with water. It ain't gonna hurt it.
No.
But yeah, we're gonna do it this way because this is the daily. So there's your.
Give her a nice pink drink.
Whoa.
Let's get her going.
All right, don't spill it. You say you're good at pouring. Let's see.
I'm good at pouring with oil bottles.
Okay, let's see. Oh no, pink lemonade on the floor.
Oh,
That's like good.
She's getting her drink.
Gonna have all the horse puppies.
I really don't want to spill a lot of this. I'm going really slow.
We got more. I think doing this, guys, is actually cheaper than buying coolant, right?
The water is, I think, $1.20
the distilled water's $1, and then the water wetter's like $12.
15.
15. Sheesh, it went up. You can probably get on eBay and Amazon cheaper.
But if you do 50-50 coolant mix from AutoZone, I think their gallons are like $15 or $17.
And you'll need to get two of those.
So
that's 30 bucks.
So we spent less than 20.
We spent less than 20 to do this, and it's actually better for the vehicle.
Even though that coolant was beautiful.
Yeah, the coolant was good. The homie took care of this that we got the car from.
Oh yeah, definitely. Shout out to him. It does look like a really good drink.
You're right. It looks like the Starburst drink. Pink, all pink Starburst.
It looks like if you got pink cotton candy and just melted it in water.
Want to taste it?
I'm good. I can smell it from here.
She's a full thing.
No way she's full.
Squeeze her.
I'm going to squeeze her too much. She's going to pop out.
Okay. Now, we start the car. They'll suck her down, and we keep topping her off. Alright, so thermostat opened up, the drop going down. We didn't completely get everything out of the block, so it might not take as much as we were thinking. This is what it's taken so far. So, either or, got the sensor changed out, and most of it topped off.
Alright guys, she's idling beautifully. She used to idle like 1100. And coolant temp is very nice. It's staying pretty steady. It used to just drop and just wiggle itself around the entire time I drove. And then that's when I would get, the forewarning that it would try to shut off on me. But she is idling very nice, and we are loving it. Look at my muscle man out there. Oh, we're going sideways. As we are sitting at a very, camera's straight. We're sitting at a gnarly angle. Whoa! There we go.
Alright, so we let it run. Thermostat open, top it all off. Everything is good. Back on the ground. Old sensor. And good thing for us that I've already had to replace this on the turbo car. So warranty, baby! So take this back up there and get our, how much was it?
23 something.
Get our $24 right there.
Heck yeah.
Sheesh. Maybe I'll take my wife out for some lunch or something. Maybe I'll get her that dollar menu, you know what I'm saying? Sheesh.
A lot of dollar menu.
There's no such thing as dollar menu no more at McDonald's.
Everything's over $2.
For real. I remember when McDoubles and stuff were less than $1.
Dude, an ice cream cone is $2.50.
I know.
It's good, Lord. You get a tub of ice cream for that.
It's crazy. But we do have milk and we do have Nutty Buddies.
We do.
So just gonna go ahead and take it for a ride, make sure everything is good, return that sensor, get our money back for the warranty, and I'm gonna get to editing this video. So we'll update you guys if everything's good. Which I know it is because it would have shut off by now. And it was actually idle and high before because it was trying to compensate for the AFRs being off, which now is idling like at like 800 beautifully.
Yeah, it used to be like 1100 it would idle at.
And the temp gauge is working, so we know we got it good. Yeah. What do you think? Good? Good?
Oh yeah.
Good?
Yep.
Good.
For a drive.
Anyways, if y'all enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing because I see that there's more people that watch the video that are not subscribed than are subbed. And guys, it doesn't do much, but hit a button and it helps us tremendously. My birthday's coming up on the 20th, and that'd be the best birthday gift ever.
Hit that button. Show some
Thumbs
love.
up, subscribe, post notifications, share these videos. We're almost at 4,500 subs, is it?
Think so?
Let's check. All right, so we're at 4,425 subscribers. If we can hit 5K for my birthday, that would be amazing. But we're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If so, like I said, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, and hit post notifications so y'all get notified when we post. We will be posting a lot more on this car. So, yeah, if y'all want to see the CG content and stuff, like I said, there is another car that's going to be coming to the channel. We're just trying to get a few things situated, parts situated for it before we jump into it. So it's not just like, here's a car, yay, and that's it. I want to have things stocked up on it so we can actually put content out on it. But we got this beautiful thing here that needs some love, and we're going to give it to her. So that's going to be it, guys. Peace out, and God bless.